I will tell you the best way to save money for your vacation which you really want to go on. Now, we all love vacations, but often we are not really prepared for them financially. We either end up taking vacations on a smaller budget or we completely cancel that vacation just because we cannot afford it. Now, even if we decide to plan for the trip earlier, somehow we end up spending that money elsewhere, that money which was actually kept aside for the trip. By the way, I'm Sharan Mulchandani, a SEBI registered investment advisor, and today we look at what is the best way to save money so that we can enjoy our vacation with comfort and ease. So let's say you want to go on a vacation 6 months later and you'll need 60,000 for this vacation. Now the first thing that you need to do is classify this goal. As the vacation is just 6 months away, we can classify this goal as a short-term goal. Any goal which is short-term, like just 6 months away, it is usually a goal which has very low risk appetite, meaning that the money that you save and invest for this goal has to be invested in places which are extremely low risk. Let's look at the mistakes which people might make while saving for this vacation. The first mistake that they'll do is they'll end up putting this money in a very risky asset class. They'll say that, okay, I have to go for the vacation 6 months later. Why not I save this money in XYZ stock? And if that stock doubles or triples in the next 6 months, I can actually increase the budget of my trip. They think that they'll end up having a trip on a lavish budget. If the stock doubles, they can literally have a trip and spend 1,20,000, which is way beyond their current expectation and current luxury requirements. And this tempts them to do this. But the fact that they don't realize is that even if that stock falls 30% or 40%, they will end up having just 30-40,000 at the end of 6 months, and they'll not even be able to afford the decent trip that they had planned for. So you can say that for a goal which has extremely low risk appetite, if you save money in risky assets like equity and gold, you might end up in a really bad situation. You should only choose asset classes which are extremely safe. Now, whenever I say this, the first thing that comes into people's mind is their savings account. Majority of the people choose this option when they are saving for a trip. They think that the savings account is the safest place to park their money. They decide to invest 10,000 each month for the next 6 months, and by the end of 6 months, they'll have 60,000. They do that consistently, and at the end of 6 months, they realize that the bank account only has 30,000 rupees. Now, where did the other 30,000 rupees go? They actually spent that money. If you try to save money in your savings account, you won't even realize it that you'll end up spending that money at other places because that money is so accessible. You just need to enter a PIN to use that money. You'll end up spending that money at places where you don't even want to spend just because that money is quite accessible, and this will hurt your trip, a thing which you actually wanted to do. When money is extremely accessible, it gets spent at places where you don't even want to spend money. So what is the answer to saving money for a trip? Where can you save your money so that your capital is preserved and the money is also not accessible? I mean, you can still access that money, but it requires more effort than just entering a PIN. The answer to this is liquid funds. So liquid fund is basically a mutual fund where you can invest your money and you can withdraw your money after 7 days without any charges. Now, this liquid fund earns an interest of somewhere around 6 to 7% per annum, and you earn the interest for the number of days you have kept your money in that fund. So if you keep your money for 2 months, you will earn interest for those 2 months. If you keep your money for 6 months, you will earn interest for those 6 months. So what you can do is that the 10,000 that you wanted to save for this trip, you can invest that 10,000 each month in a liquid fund. Let's see how this solves for our two problems. The first problem is that our capital needs to be safe. A liquid fund basically invests only in debt instruments, meaning this mutual fund will not buy equity stocks or gold from your money, so your capital is completely safe. It will act like a flexible fixed deposit. So this solves our first problem, that your capital is safe. It will earn a very basic return of 6 to 7%, but earning a return is not your goal right now. Now, a second criteria is that the money should not be easily accessible. Now, when you invest your money in a liquid fund, after 7 days, you can withdraw your money without any charges, but even to withdraw that money, it takes T plus 1 days. Basically, if you put the withdrawal request today, it will still take 1 to 2 days for the money to hit your bank account. Now, this eliminates the possibility of you making impulse purchases from your vacation fund. Whenever you have a desire for impulse purchase, you won't be able to make it because it will take 2 days for the money to hit your bank account. Your money is accessible, but it is not so accessible that you can use that money in 5 seconds by just entering a PIN. So liquid fund basically solves for both our mistakes, and that is one of the best places where you can invest your money for a short-term goal. Now, You can replace your vacation with any other short term goal that you have. It can be buying a phone, it can be buying shoes, any goal which is somewhere around 6 to 10 months away in your life. A liquid fund is probably a very nice place to park your money for that. I keep making content around finance, which might help you in your investing and saving journey. So do check out my other videos if you feel like. And if you like this type of content, please do subscribe. So, yeah, thanks for listening.